Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel. Today I'm gonna open up a Gravitymaster G-Shock watch. This will be very new. I'm very excited to open this thing up since, if I'm not mistaken, the construction for this is similar as the G-Steel 200 series. It also almost looks the same, and just in case you're wondering, this model was released first. The watch band was locked with Allen head screw, and you guys should know that they have this washer at this part over here, if I'm not mistaken, for the vibration resisting structure, where it's gonna make this way more harder for the screw to got loosened up, since we have this washer over here, two of them actually, one for this part which is rotatable, and we have one more washer that comes in olive drab colors as well. So let me just zoom in there so you guys can see all those. The parts on this is very tiny, and I'm very excited to open this thing up as well. Here it is, it's already coming off, and as you guys can see, we have a metal frame that was placed in here. So alright, and here it is. So metal frame like this, not as beautiful or as good looking as the G-Steel of metal frame, but yeah, this thing get the job done. It support this watch band over here. As you can see now, this part is very thin, and it's also soft as well. So if you don't add this thing over here, this watch band definitely will comes off of the watch body, and then you're gonna lose the watch. And the locking mechanism for the buckle over here, I believe to be a standard one, just standard spring bar. So this part is the same. And now let us remove this part of the watch band. The band keeper is basic though, nothing much going on, just a resin material. Okay, done with the watch band, which is very soft and comfortable as well, one of the best watch band out there. And now let us proceed with removing the side screw. We have 3 over here and 2 over here. I could just remove the back plate screw and just be done with it, and we will have our access inside the watch, but it's gonna be boring, man. How about we open up everything first and just So I want to remove the screw now. I'm still figuring out how I could remove the watch bezel on here. I'm pretty sure we could remove this part as well, just like that. It was clip in there. I believe this part goes for the same construction. Just pull it out like that, and this part is already coming out. When this part is pretty thin, you have some bearing on top there, just in case you haven't noticed yet. And let me try to force this part out as well. Since this watch over here is not used, so I can do this over here because the resin is still strong and it's still elastic, so I'm good. And look at that, wow, so cool. And you get to see now, we have here, look at this white jelly like thing. I believe this is some sort of gel, an alpha gel that they add over here to absorb some shock, or just in case the watch drop over there. This part gonna protect this compass access button. Just press it once, look at that, it will have our access to compass mode. Very cool, right? Still working fine, look at that, so cool. This ring still protecting the glass, even though it just dome shape upwards like that. This part still higher, built higher than that, so it's gonna protect that. They can't glue this. Alright, seems like they just double-sided tape it like that. I'm pretty sure they don't really need to tape this thing. I mean, they already have this thing that's gonna lock this thing onto place. And we have here a spring. This spring just came out of nowhere. Let me try to press the button now. It's still beeping. Yep, the compass is still working fine. Done with this part, and now I believe I could already remove the bezel on this piece. Now we already removed the side case for this piece. This will be called the upper resin case. I want to call this the metal ring, and this will be a middle case. Pretty much standard but almost similar construction as a G-steel. And now this is the watch body, still working fine. This watch is almost the same size. Look at that, look at how big this Gravitymaster model is compared to the Modmaster. Almost similar in size, but this guy appears bigger because the casing is bigger. This guy over here is like almost being exposed up there, you know. I don't think I could remove anything else over here. Everything was just like built together, so that's that. Even this lug part over here was built together like that. And now let me move on by opening up the back plate for this piece. One. Wow, it's so heavy, man. And the ring over here is so big, just standard round shape, so nothing weird going on over there. And we have this beeper and also two of this metal plate over there. This will be used for the compass or the thermometer, something between that. I can't be sure which one. So simple. Just look at how much the cushioning point, which is so tiny, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and one big cushion point on top there, and that's it. But we have here like 1 2 3 springs, so be careful on that. Whereas I have one more spring that is from the front that I have yet to figure out what the purpose of this. Alright, this part is standard. Wow, look at the module, the engine. They have two batteries. This module over here aren't top solar and they have a lot of functions, so you're gonna need a lot of powers to operate this thing for years and years to come. Casio, Japan, no jewels. AC disc will be over here. Seems like we have a lot of discs in there, so that is interesting. And we have 5366 code down there as well. I don't know what that means, but it is what it is. Very, very cool design, and let us try this thing out. This plastic over here is pretty much soft. Let me try to zoom back in there so you can see all this. Look at that, pretty much soft, similar to most models out there, but they have a lot of shapes and it's kind of pretty complicated as well, so that's nice thing as well to see in here. And this will be the hard case. And what else we have here? Some metal frame all around there to connect the circuit. To lock the button, of course, you could still press the button over here. There it is. And we have left is the index, all the minutes index are left here. This will be the module, the engine. Look at that, it's so big. Wow, look at it from the side as well. The construction is pretty much basic, although it looks very neatly done. Like, this guy totally fits the price. Very, very nice. I'm very new to this model as well. This is the first time I open up this thing as well, so I'm still learning as I'm looking at it right now, you know. Anyway, let's have a look at the front. By the way, guys, this watch over here could glows in the dark. As far as this minute part over there in this, all the square thing could glows in the dark. And as far as this part goes, the hours and the minutes hand could glows as well. The seconds hand could glow as well. Some of these hours marks could glows in the dark as well. And this index, this white part over here is indeed plastic. You could actually feel the quality. You could remove it. because I'm pretty sure it just clip on there, but there's no point for me to remove it. Just leave it like that. It's all fine already. And I'm not sure if you guys could see some glossy thing going on down here at this part over here. They have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. They have similar thing that we found on this part, a gel, this jelly like thingy over there. They have it as well on top this part over here to protect the watch from any sort of impact. See, we have open over here as well. When you open up the watch, open will appear, and I believe we couldn't operate the function now, right? Yep, it like block all the functions. I couldn't use this watch at all. But if I put this backplate on, I'm pretty sure the circuit will connect again, and we could now use the watch back. All right, put this thing back on top there, and yep, Wednesday will appear over there, and now the watch could be operated. Mode forward time, we have stopwatch, we have countdown timer, alarm, and back to home time. And now I could turn on the light, LED light down there, which is very bright. There it is, hand shift function could now be operated. Look at how the hand's moving right now. So cool. Just very nice. We're gonna move all the way to there since I pressed the light over there. Anyway, I really need to perform the hand just setting back after this. So as a conclusion, I gotta say that this guy is very cool for the price. I mean, look at all the parts over here. This is what you get to the price that you pay for this. Very nice, worth the price though. But for the function wise, not so much. But if you actually look at all of this, it makes me or all of us appreciate more for this very model over here, especially this dual time over there with the circular finish that's gonna reflect almost a rainbow light reflections on top of it, which is very gorgeous. Just look at that. All right, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate your support. Thank you very much again for watching. This is G-Shock High Fashion Channel, and out.